Hey friends, what's good? Welcome back to Anna Talk Show. So, if you are a coach and you are an online service provider and you are asking yourself, okay, Anu, you know what? I have lots of recipe means I worked with clients before. I got them results. They love me. They're referring me. They even resign with me. Okay, you got the skills. You know you are good at what you do. You are good at coaching clients. You are good at delivering what you are promising. But your bank account currently doesn't reflect that. If this is if this sounds like, "Oh my god, yes, this video is for you." So today I really want to talk about a topic that is so uncomfortable because nobody talks about that and nobody actually admits that in the industry. Because being the best coach doesn't guarantee you that you will continue to make consistent money. You need to become the best known coach in your industry because that is going to guarantee you to fill your calendar with dream clients, right? And to add an extra 100K in your business to stay full time in your business. So if you have ever felt like, okay, I feel like no one is seeing my brilliance. I feel like my sales is so inconsistent. Like I have been in this sales dry months for literally so many months. And you are feeling like, okay, why, like I am posting, why is no one seeing? Why is no one booking a call with me? We are about to fix that in this episode. So get a pen and paper and let's get started, okay? So as I said, being excellent at coaching is literally the baseline of you running a coaching and a consulting company. That is your job, right? The more you did it, the better you will become, the better you got with problem solving, the better you got with coaching your clients, getting them the transformation they paid for. But being excellent alone doesn't fill your calendar with dream clients. It won't help you to build your waitlist to have a six-figure launch. It won't help you to create consistent income. It won't help you to turn strangers into buyers. Because being excellent is something that happens behind the doors. Like after someone paid you money, your excellence starts to see to your people, right? Because we all know coaches who are widely successful, but their content is basic, right? They don't coach like as deep as you do, but yet they are making six figures. They are making multiple six figures. Why? Because they are not hiding behind their perfectionism. They are not hiding behind their visibility fears. They are visible. They have a message people want to remember, and people remember them because the message is so simple. They have a clear method that positions them as the go-to authority. And I feel like a lot of women of color coaches and experts, like creators, they want to make their message complicated because that gives them the feeling like they can become the authority. But the more complicated your message is, the harder it will be for you to sell it consistently. So your message has to be so simple that even a kindergarten kid can understand what you do. So the best coach like you are stuck in posting tips, in posting so much value because you are overthinking your caption. You are overthinking, am I giving too much value? You are hoping that someone slide in your DMs to ask you how to work with you. And if this is you, I want you to hear that you are not getting paid less because you are not good enough. We cleared that up. I know that you are good at your coaching, at your craft, at your expertise. You are getting paid less because people don't know how to buy from you. And if you are always questioning, what should I post? If I like, am I giving too much value? Or if you are questioning all the time, how will people get into my DMs, and you are not giving them a clear call to action, yes, you will always be the one who is getting paid less. So this doesn't mean that you have to be everywhere. I'm not saying, hey, add another platform to your content system in order to be everywhere, in order to be visible, right? You just need to be unforgettable somewhere. Let's say you are using Instagram. On Instagram, you have to be so visible that you are unforgettable. Means that people are referring your content. That is how best known coaches are born, because when people think of a specific transformation, they should think about you, right? Because they are so clear in how you are delivering the transformation, because you are using your methodology in order to become the best known coach, right? That's how you're going to start getting clients on repeat. That's how you will have six-figure launches, how you're going to have this six-figure business, because you are sharing content that is baked in your methodology. And that is what no one talks about. Everyone says, be consistent, post more, post more. Yeah, you are posting more. So where are the clients, right? So the way to become the best known coach is literally through your methodology. My perspective that I tell all the time to my clients is literally your methodology will make you millions, because this is your $1,000,000 message. Because your unique approach, your bold views, your point of views, right? The way you are thinking, the way you are helping your people, the unique approach that you have developed that get your clients your results, that is what people want. We need to package that. We need to really name it, right, in the most simple way to create content and to have conversations around that. Your intellectual property will help you to hit seven-figure business, because your methodology will help you not to be just another life coach, not to be just another business coach. You are now the founder of your method, and you have an identity in the market. That is how you're going to be the best known coach in your industry. And let me give you how to use your methodology to add an extra 100K this year. So I want you to sit down, okay, and think about your 3 to 5 best clients that you worked with. Go back. I tell all the time my clients, go back to your coaching cards, look at the cards and audit what kind of questions did your clients ask? How did you help this client to solve that problem? So you need to write down what are the repeatable steps you take your clients through that consistently leads them to win, to get the transformation. And don't downplay it. I know we women of color coaches, we don't like to brag, but this is the time to brag, to actually brag about how you solve problems. And it doesn't need to be fancy. Again, be very simple, stick to simplicity, but it needs to be yours. It needs to be in your authentic way, how you really help your people in your coaching containers. Once you have 3 or 5 steps, how you are helping them consistently on repeat to get the transformation, we're going to name it in a very simple way, because that gives your audience a reason to remember it. As I said, stick to simplicity. I know we like it to complicate it, or we think the more complex it is, the quicker we will get to the six-figure business. No. Remember, people buy what they can repeat over and over again, what feels them so simple. So the more you keep it simple, the better it is for your brand and for your business. Once you have your methodology, you become the best known coach when you use your methodology as the core factor of your content. Means your Instagram, your emails, your sales calls, right? Those are all places where you're going to use your method as the number one thing, right? You stop selling coaching and you start selling your intellectual property that helps your people to get the specific transformation. And that is also why people want to buy from you, because they want to invest in a method, in a 3-step, 5-step method in order to get the transformation. They don't want to spend 50 hours a week in order to figure that out. They want to keep it very simple to get the results in the fast way. And now you need to use it to position you as the creator of your methodology. You are not just another coach. Your method becomes your brand identity, your content strategy, how you gonna start charging more. A lot of people, they think they cannot charge more because they don't know what they're doing inside their coaching containers. When you audit every single coaching call that you have with different clients, you're gonna see patterns. When you look at the patterns and we use your one-on-one expertise and leverage that into a methodology, you will see the value you're going to deliver, and you're going to start charging more for what you are doing for your clients. That is also how you're going to close more sales in the DMs, and how you stop relying on referrals and finally close cold leads because they love your methodology in order to hit that consistent 20K a month, right? So if your current offer is making you like 30 to 50K a year, you need to position yourself as the best known coach using your methodology in order to double your income without adding more platforms, without having complicated funnels or hustle, right? So again, this is not about you being louder, you screaming at your people's ear, you posting multiple times a day. It's literally you being clear on how you are helping your people to get the transformation in the most simple way, in a few steps way. So I know you already have what you need to become the best known coach in the industry, right? You have everything to actually stop being in that invisibility plateau. You have your methods, you have results, you have receipts, you have your own unique voice. What is missing is that you need to use all that in order to package it in a way that creates demand in your industry. And if you don't do it, someone with less experience will take your spot. No matter if you are better than them, but if they are more open to be willing to be seen because they want to be polarizing, they are so okay with going against the grain in the industry and saying things that will offend a lot of people, because of that, they are willing to be seen. And because of that, people are more likely to be drawn to that leadership, right? So this is the season for you. If you want to have the highest cash months for the rest of the 2025, this is going to be the season where you go from being hidden to that highly demand coach with a clear brand identity by selling your methodology. Your methodology is your $1 million message. So if you are ready to take your one-on-one expertise, turn it into your methodology, turn it into your intellectual property, become the best known coach in your niche, and add an extra 100K, I want you to click the link to join the waitlist for Leverage 20. Leverage 20 is my group offer where I teach coaches and online service providers to use visibility, to use their methodology to become visible to the right audience, convert them, and add an extra 100K. The link is in the show notes, so click it and join it. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next episode. Bye.